time to get underway for round 2 of the MotoGP eSport Global Series in 2024, and of course that means heading over to the Chang International Circuit for the Thai Grand Prix, where we have 5 minutes of qualifying already underway ahead of the TISO Sprint, and we've got our 11 riders making their way onto the circuit now, with Davide Baldacci was the rider we just saw there, but we're now looking at the home hero, which is a rider that is here for the first time, replacing Trackhouse rider who was part of round 1, Ty Sox, who is no longer with us as part of the series, but we've now got the exciting young talent of XR Rock. We see him on screen now, the Thai rider, and for his first race, his first qualifying, we get to come home to his home Grand Prix here at the Chang International Circuit, and he's such a young and exciting talent. We cannot wait to see what he can do here, especially at home for his first race.
Yeah, absolutely, Liam, and seeing him in that Trackhouse livery, it looks absolutely glorious. He'll be so keen to impress in front of the home fans here, as will, of course, the current championship leader, Daniele Aloe, who has been so good so far, as well as being so good in qualifying. 2 pole positions so far for Daniele Aloe on that Ducati machine. He's been so impressive, hasn't he, Liam? Yeah,
he's been absolutely incredible, has Daniele Aloe, part of the Ducati squad, and he is the rider to beat, not just in terms of qualifying, as you quite rightly said. 2 pole positions to his name, a 4th position at Phillip Island last time out for race 2. However, for this one here, he'll be looking to take his 3rd pole position of the season and, well, march on to potentially pick up the TISO award for the best qualifier in 2024. However, Jack Hammer, your reigning champion on board the KTM, he'll be hoping to put a stop to Daniele Aloe's march towards that potential pole position prize. And of course, in terms of the championship as well, Jack Hammer hasn't won yet so far this season. Daniele Aloe has had a clean sweep, but Jack Hammer will be hoping to put that right, and hoping to put it right starting from today with pole position ahead of the TISO Sprint.
Yeah, Jack Hammer has been impressive, but maybe you haven't seen the Jack Hammer that we saw last year, the Jack Hammer who won the 2023 MotoGP eSport Championship. So we'll have to see what more he's got to give us.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of action from Jack Hammer. Hopefully not quite the action we saw back in Phillip Island when he did tuck the front going into Miller Corner, when he went for a move on one of the riders for 2nd place, but he fought back valiantly from 8th to 2nd, but just couldn't quite catch Daniele Aloe. Now, a rider that will be hoping to get his season underway properly is the Aprilia rider Davide Terussi, who did take pole position in Phillip Island, but then had a complete nightmare, you have to say, Connor. He had about 4 crashes in the race. He'll be hoping they can get pole position today and, of course, go on to get some strong results.
Yeah, as you said, he was on pole there, but he really failed to capitalise on that and finished last in that race back in round 1 at Phillip Island. Adrian, however, here is a rider who knows what it means to be on pole position. He's had more poles than anyone else on the grid with 12, and he's got 33 podiums to his name as well. One of our veteran riders, 50 race starts. Comparatively though, Davide Aloe, much newer rider, but he's been so impressive so far.
Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. Waited all that time, just like a London bus, for that first race win, and eventually came in the TISO Sprint last time, and then marched on to victory in race 1 and race 2. However, he is mired back in 10th position so far in this qualifying session. Probably not ringing too many alarm bells here today, because he is currently on a strong lap, but it is maybe his closest challenger, Jack Hammer, that leads away from former champion Trast, as we watch XR, the Thai rider, in 9th place, and through practice and Connor, he's actually been doing quite well. He's not been at the bottom of the pile, and as you can see through sector 1, he's currently fastest out of anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going from less to more for XR Rock. He'll be looking to impress those home fans and get the best possible start to his 2024 campaign in MotoGP eSports, as of course will Davide Terussi, who is being incredible there. What a bit of showboating from the Italian. That was absolutely sensational on that Aprilia machine. Davide Terussi, as we mentioned earlier, he's going to be really looking to get back to finishing better than he did last time out in Phillip Island. It was really, really disappointing to see him failing to make the most of that pole position in the previous round.
Well, I'm not sure what happened to Exor Rock's lap there, but he's come into the pit rather than finishing the lap, so maybe a mistake out there for the Thai rider, which is a great shame because he'll be starting down in 10th ahead of the Tissot Sprint. Well, after what was quite an incredible qualifying ahead of the Tissot Sprint here at the Chang International Circuit, here are the times from that qualifying session.
It was Jackhammer with the fastest time, finally getting that elusive 2024 season pole position with a time of 1:25.265. Behind him was Davide Turisi, and Trask completes the front row. Behind them, Piero Ricciuti, Spadalongo and Adrian. Behind them, Kainstad, Deepo Akbar and Flavio Baldacci. Exor Rock finished P10th, and surprisingly, two-time pole sitter in the first round, Daniele Aloe finished 11th this time around.